Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
We're back again. So we have been busy working on clearing this area for the workshop. People are saying it's a pole barn. I guess they're right. It is a pole barn, I guess. It's a small pole barn, but I guess we'll call it the pole barn. I think it's better than workshop because...
I mean, it's not going to serve a purpose as a workshop down the road, so...
Yeah, so we'll just call it the pole barn, I guess. It's a better term for it. Because it is. It's poles in the ground holding a roof up, so it's technically a pole barn, I guess. But we've been working, chipping away, doing what we can. It's a lot of work to do this by hand. With no tractors, I mean, for the most part.
Yeah, we had it on that first day, and that was only because we got lucky.
Yeah, and he only pulled 2 root balls out, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's better than nothing. But we've been getting at it. Let's show you guys our progress. Yesterday it was raining most of the day, and we couldn't get out here until after 1 o'clock.
Yeah. And
it was pretty cold. It's pretty cold right now.
It is.
Had a little minor freeze last night, but the trailer was nice and warm.
Yeah, we were toasty.
Toasty warm. The game room's nice and warm. It's like 78 in there right now. So we have a nice warm place to go if it's too cold, which is what we wanted from we're doing this kind of stuff.
Working, yeah.
Working. Roxanne's got the soup going again. And which one do we make today?
It's Tuscan sausage and bean.
Tuscan sausage and bean soup. So it's gonna be good stuff.
Yeah.
But let's go take a look at what we've done so far, guys. And I think we're doing pretty good. I think we are chipping away pretty well.
I think so.
So we've been working. So we do have
The system worked out.
a big spot cleared. A lot more than the last video, if you guys can see.
Yeah, we were just in that little spot there. So we've cleared out almost all the way up to this tree. Almost.
Yep.
We're close. There's a couple trees in there we got to dig out, but
yeah, so all that's been cleared. We've been pulling these out. This is all the fallen wood that they put over. We've been having to dig it out by hand with shovels and rakes and pickaxes and all kinds of stuff. We have a bunch of firewood. We still have a ton more that needs to come out. Me and Roxanne came up with a good system to get these logs out and these root balls moved. Yeah, we pulled this one out. Those two. There's another one over there. And that giant, massive root ball, we actually moved that back so we can get to the wood that's down here that we couldn't get to because it was sitting on top of it all.
yeah.
We've also brought the wood chipper over, which we didn't think about before.
I know, I don't know why we didn't.
But we had some of you guys say, hey, I thought you had a wood chipper, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, we do. Why didn't we think about that, right? We're gonna get all this chipped up.
Yep.
And our goal, because we want the pole barn to be like right here.
Right around here.
Like right where like Roxanne's at and like over. So like this tree, I would say is like the center of it roughly. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I mean, you can also say we want to line it up with the game room shed.
Kind of, but I want it to be a little bit more over here.
Okay.
Not much, but like we were talking about, like this area.
Yeah.
So like right where I'm standing and looking, it'd be like right here.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get busy, guys. We got a lot of stuff to do today. It's still early. I want to get as much of this pulled out and cleared as we can today because we missed kind of a whole day yesterday because of the rain. So let's get it. This one's ready to come out right here. But it's heavy. You coming?
Yeah, go.
Oh. I thought you stopped.
So guys, what we've kind of been doing is we started here and we're just working our way in. So there's a stump, or not a stump, a log right here.
Yep.
I just don't know if it's got a root on it or not on the other side.
Yep, so I've been just find one, I'll go cut it a little bit and then we'll pull it out and then we just keep moving our way forward. And then we find a root ball and rip it out.
Yep.
Because the root balls is what's making it not easy to pull out. They get stuck.
Well, yeah, right. So that's kind of what the plan of action's been the last couple days. So I guess we'll just continue going down. We're working our way up.
That's right.
We got this tree, or log I should say, kind of exposed. I don't know where the root ball is. I don't know if this is one we cut off. So I don't know if we can pull this one out. In order to pull this one out, I think we need to take this one out right there, which I'm not sure, but I think that was one that we cut the root ball off of. I don't know.
We might have enough, babe. Pull this out. This tree over here. I'm gonna try to pull this tree out.
Anthony's hooking up our little device there so we can try and see if we can pull. What are we trying for? The cedar?
Yeah. Well, you said that one's got the root ball off.
Yeah, so I think the cedar that's right there is one of the root balls we cut off. And I can see the tree goes into there, so I don't know how far it's in there, but we're gonna try pulling it out. See if we can get it out. Shouldn't be that hard, maybe.
If there's no root ball on it, it might be easy.
It might be easy. I just don't know how much stuff's on top of it, because it looks pretty buried in there.
It is.
But it's hard to tell because there's just so many trees
And so much dirt.
Yeah, dirt and trees just all tangled up in each other, so it's always hard to tell, you know, where the root ball is, if it has a root ball. I don't know. So just kind of grab and pray.
Yeah. Put the make sure where the cable like goes in. Make sure that's kind of on top. So we're pulling straight.
Okay.
Good? I mean, it's on the side, so if it can be on top. This is a long. I don't know, babe.
Too much stuff on it. There's a lot of branches on the cedar. I can see them hanging out on top there, so they're probably getting stuck. But you guys kind of get the gist of what we're doing. We got it hooked up there. There's the come along. All the way back up to this pine back here we got it hooked up to.
I wonder if
And Anthony gets cranking. What's that, baby?
Let me see it. It's not coming out this way. I wonder if we can just pull it that way.
We can try on that side.
Might break it, but
Maybe put it on that oak right there. Okay. We're gonna try another way. It's not coming just, it's not.
What about this one? That one's not.
I don't know if this one has a root ball on it or not. No, we cut that one off. We did. I think it's this root ball right here that goes to it. Yeah. So that one's cut off too. So we'll try that other one first. And maybe we can get it off the top of that cedar and maybe we can pull the cedar out. And this one right here is stuck underneath that. That's a pine, right? Yeah, that's a pine. Or is that an oak? Okay, so this tree, I don't know what kind of tree it's underneath there, but it's stuck underneath there. You can't, I mean, we lifted it up, but you can see it's stuck underneath, so. All right, well, we'll try getting that oak out. All right, that oak's not coming out either. Too much stuff on top of it. If you guys can see, here's the oak. And it kind of runs in the back there into that mess over there. Same with the cedar, runs back into that mess over there. So I guess we'll just keep moving dirt and leaves and pulling these littler ones out if we can.
Yeah.
Maybe here soon we can get these big ones out. Okay, well, that was kind of disappointing.
See our massive dirt pile, guys? Just have to chip away at it.
We're pulling stuff out, so.
The dirt pile is not as tall as this.
No, there's trees underneath.
Yeah, we're almost hitting the trees.
Let's just get into the trees.
This is some really good dirt though.
Yeah, very nice.
So I'm throwing it over there so we can keep it and maybe use it later. But woo,
Oh man,
wearing us out because it's all cold outside, but we got these big jackets on.
hats.
When you start working, you get roasting, you know? It's like, oh my God, it's so hot. But look at all these roots. I mean, you guys have seen them, but man, dude, there's so many. So we're just piling them up as much as we can and then deal with them afterwards. Burn them, chip them. Some of them are cool, we'll keep them. But we're getting it, guys. It's a lot of work. A lot of work.
Deputy's over there with the chipper, and I'm trying to see what's this mess right here. I hate it when I get a log or a branch, I'm like, oh, it's gonna come out, and I pull and I pull and I pull and it just won't come out. So I got this one kind of out. Let's see. Yeah, that one's stuck. Keep chipping away, that's all we can do. I just want to admire this gigantic pile of roots and limbs and branches and everything. This is pretty much all that we've picked out of this pile so far. Most of it. Some of it was from yesterday, but most of it was from today. It's a pretty big pile.
It's like never ending.
I know. I know. The camera doesn't do any justice to what's really going on over here. I really wish it did. Okay guys, been digging for a while and we did manage to fish out something right here. So I don't know if it's gonna move though.
It's pretty on there.
Oh,
there you go.
ooh, that was good. It's moving. let me step back out of the way.
This tree right here.
Which one?
That one. This right here.
Wow. Yay. Look at the big hole it left. The ground's right there. I can see it now.
We've been digging for like an hour.
Yeah.
Digging.
Yeah, moving all the dirt.
There's nothing we can do about it. We have to dig.
Yeah, we have to get the dirt off these trees. And we can't tell which ones are trees and what are root balls. And it's just all entangled and natted and messed up. So we're just digging and then pulling out what we think can get pulled out. And good call on that one.
Yeah.
So that was good. That was
good.
Definitely progress.
Yep.
Okay, guys, we've uncovered another tree that we're gonna try to pull out.
No, not a tree.
I know, right? Story of our lives. So we're gonna attempt to get this one out now. Hopefully, this will come out. If this one comes out, that'll be a big chunk right here out.
Here.
Where a lot of the dirt piles out right here. Okay, guys. Fingers crossed.
Never know.
Get out of the way.
I know. I'm always afraid it's gonna snap back and get me. I always watch it. That freaked me out.
Should we knock some of the dirt off, maybe?
Yeah.
Off the top of it, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's moving.
You can see it.
Yeah. See?
It wants to come out.
It's just got a lot of dirt on top of it, so knock some of that off there. Maybe that'll help.
All right, with lots of digging and perseverance, we got this big tree out.
The cedar.
That big cedar. The root on it is causing it to be stuck. And so I have to cut that root ball off and then we'll be able to completely get it out. But it's out, as you guys can see.
It's just heavy.
It's heavy, it's full of dirt and stuff. So.
Dirt and water. Okay, took a quick little break. Got some soup and drank some water, all that fun stuff. I'm gonna start moving these brush piles. And then Anthony's starting to kind of clear out some more in the back there. Do that, and then once this is all cleared out, maybe he'll give us a little more, oh, it looks so nice. And we'll be like, all right, let's get the dirt out of the way. Because we got to dig some more dirt out in order to get to the other stuff.
Yeah, I'm not too motivated on that.
Yeah.
Well, we moved a bunch of piles, guys. Now we're just raking up all this brush that's on the ground everywhere. Putting it in the back of the side-by-side. And I am taking it far away from here. We have this big clearing over there. I'm gonna go put it over there, get it out of this area. So, it's coming along pretty good, guys.
Yeah, we're moving.
We're moving along.
Making progress.
Slowly but surely.
She's sleeping. Silly dog.
All right, guys, we just got back from picking wide up from the bus stop, which you guys know we do every single day at the same time. But we got a lot of work done today. A lot, actually. Take a look.
I think so.
It's getting pretty cleared. All this is cleared.
I know. I wish the camera could really show like justice
Yeah.
of what it really looks like.
It looks really good. We have all this giant mess over here still. But we're gonna attack that tomorrow. I need to go into town. Well, we're gonna go into town. I gotta get a new chainsaw chain because mine came flying off and now it's all messed up and it's broke and it ain't happening.
Yeah.
So we were looking at this pile over here, this big pile right there. And we can attack it from that side and get most of this done. And this is gonna be all firewood, most of it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And while we were raking and stuff over here, what'd we find?
More trees.
More trees.
More trees.
So underneath this dirt, guys, over here, I mean, Rooster buried a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Which is good. It's gonna make some really good dirt once it composts and decomposes and stuff, you know?
Like right here, perfect.
But like there's like, you know, all right here, there's trees all buried underneath here. And me and Roxanne all day have been digging, as you guys seen, and just been getting it and trying the best we can, but there's only so much we can do, you know, with these right here.
Yeah.
From what we've figured out. So we called Walter, and that's Rooster's boss, right? We got his number. And so I asked him what's his availability for getting a bulldozer out here, even though we said we don't want to get a bulldozer.
Well, we tried not to.
Right. And so next week they're gonna come by. Rooster's gonna come by with the bulldozer, but we still got to get all this stuff cut and ready for him to just move and flatten this whole area out for us.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, if he came like tomorrow, for example, he would just be moving trees out of the way, and that's not what we want.
Yeah, and we need the firewood for one, and
Yeah.
I mean, like you just said, it's gonna help with him moving stuff out of the way to
Yeah.
get rid of it better. You
Yeah.
know?
And so he'll be able to create the privacy wall kind of a thing by the electrical pole that we want. Melanie and Gary have a bunch of stuff down on their side that needs to be moved out of the way. It's just real ugly fallen trees, just like this, stuff, right?
Yeah. Brush, root balls.
Yep. So I talked to them, and they're like, "Man, whenever you can get over here, let's get it done." And so they're gonna be here either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week to remove some of these gigantic root balls and clear this kind of stuff out, like I said, for us once we're done cutting the rest of that tree down. And it's gonna be so nice.
Oh, it is. It's gonna be super nice over here. I mean, it already looks super nice over here.
Oh, it's completely different.
Yeah, I mean,
over here.
Like I said, the video probably doesn't do any justice to how different it looks over here.
Yeah. And I'm very proud of me and Roxanne and what we accomplished with our two hands and rakes and shovels and stuff like that. And we would have had to do this anyway, guys. Even if like from day one, if we called a bulldozer over here, like I said, they would have just been moving trees.
Yeah.
And that's not what we want. We want to make this nice. This is going to be, you know, where the pole barn workshop is going to be here forever.
Yeah. It's its permanent spot because I don't plan on moving anywhere. So
Yeah.
I want to, and like you just said too, it needed to be done regardless.
Yeah.
It did.
We needed the firewood, and I was sick of looking at this
It
stuff.
was an eyesore. I mean, you got these beautiful houses and this beautiful land, and you got this ugly pile of trees over here. Just, you know.
Yep. And so, like I said, they're going to be over here next week, Tuesday or Wednesday. So it's going to look a lot different at the end of next week, which is awesome.
I'm super excited.
And I wanted to show you guys over by the electrical pole and give you our thoughts on that really quick. So here's the pole, which you guys know. There's the unoccupied cabin over here from the neighbor's property. Look at all this stuff we've moved over here. There's so much stuff, like wood. It's everywhere.
Oh, it's just sticks and branches and roots and...
And here's the other side of that big pile I gotta cut.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna have Rooster do, and he's already been here hanging out with us, and I showed him this, and he's like, oh yeah. So we're gonna have him pile a lot of this stuff up and create like a wall of debris, and then we're gonna cover it in dirt. So it becomes like a dirt mound, and it's gonna decompose down. And it's gonna create some really good dirt over time. And what me and Roxanne were thinking is right here, because there is gonna be a big wall of stuff, we're gonna plant some grass on it and some clover, right? You wanted to do clover.
Yeah, somebody suggested that we plant some clover, so I'm like, oh, that is a really good idea.
Yep. So it won't look like this, okay? I cannot stand the way this looks. It looks so bad.
It's terrible.
It's, as far as I'm concerned, it just looks like it's trashy, you know? So that's why we're trying to clean this up, because we're gonna be here a long time, you know, forever.
Yeah.
So I want it to look nice. And I thought that was the best way to, you know, 2 birds with 1 stone, create a dirt wall when everything's said and done with some grass on it. It'd be like a little grassy knoll kind of a.
It would be a hill.
It'd be a hill, and it's gonna look really cool.
Yeah.
And our neighbor over here, I know him. He's really cool. This is our property, not over there, but right here. This is still our property.
Yeah.
So we can do whatever we want with it right here, but he'd be fine with it anyway. So that's the plan, guys.
Yeah, that's the plan.
We got a lot done. We're gonna get a lot more done tomorrow. We're gonna be getting this tree. And just keep going until next week. We got to get it done.
Yeah.
And I'm tired.
I'm
tired of digging.
I want my pole barn, I
Yeah.
guess, done.
The workshop.
Yeah.
So that's about it for today's video, guys. Not much else than that. So I guess we will catch you guys all on the next one. Bye.